Welcome back. So today, I want to make a small little handbag, and I went on to Adobe Illustrator and kind of came up with a rough design. And so what I'm going to try to do is, this is the gusset for the side of the bag. I did put this line here. I was thinking about cutting that out, but I'm not sure. But this is just to give you an idea. So I'm going to cut this first, and then I have a piece of scrap leather that I'm going to try to wrap around to see if I can make it. See if I can make it work. So that's what I'm going to do next. I don't even know if this is the size I'm going to go with just yet, but at least I know it's not going to be any bigger than this. So if I need to make it smaller, I can still use this piece of leather to make this bag. This is a pure guess because I don't have enough experience to really kind of figure things out and get things exact. So this is my kind of like my process when I'm trying something new, is that I always start a little bit bigger than what I need or close to what I need out of. So my thought process was is just take a scrap piece of strip here and then kind of like, you know, kind of go like this, and I'll see if I can get the length right, because what I can't figure out on the Adobe is this whole, how long I need to make this leather to go all the way around. So I figure I'll start with the gusset and then and be able to, you know, wrap it around to see if I can make it work. I'm going to use these binder clips to see if I can make this thing work. This is just a pure trial and error here. I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but kind of like what I'm looking to do. It's the only way I know how to see if I can get this to work. It's just a pure guess, you know. I don't know what I'm doing. So that will kind of give me an idea of how long I actually need to make the body of the bag. Kind of got a thing going on here. I'm not sure if I should try to mold this piece. I probably should, right? And so that gives me an idea. Gives me an idea of how long. And then, of course, you know, the time you put your flap over. It'll kind of give me an idea what the bag's going to look like. So I'm going to make it 9 inches long, or the width of it, 9 inches width, the wide. And then I'm not sure how I'm going to do the what am I going to do with the front, if I'm just going to do it straight or round off the corners or something. But that'll kind of give me an idea of how long I need to make the body of the bag with this size gusset. I think I'm going to stay with this size gusset. I think that'll be fine for a small little handbag. Mark it. So if I mark this leather, kind of gives me an idea of how long I need to make this. Approximately. It's about 11 inches. About 11 inches to go all the way around this thing, and then of course I got to figure in for the closure, you know, the flap part of it. So I made a pattern approximately 9 inches wide, and I made the bag body I did the 11 inches that I need, and then I just added some more for the flap over, or the closure, or whatever you want to call it. So I think this might work. I'm not really a big fan of that. No, it's going to be, you know, now that I put it this way, I wonder if I should really narrow this thing down and make it, instead of this, you know, this big, make it that wide. If it's just going to be a small little handbag, I should be able to make this a lot smaller, you know, bring it in width-wise. Because that might, see, this width here, I don't need it to be this wide. Yeah, I'm gonna do another gusset design. I'm gonna make this thing up maybe a third smaller, or maybe even half. All right, what to do? I'm gonna go back on Adobe. So I'm gonna go back on Adobe and reconfigure the gusset on the side, because I don't think it really needs to be that wide. I think it could be way narrower. So I'm in Adobe again. And this is the gusset that I originally made. And I wonder if, actually, I want the, I still want the height of it, so I think we just need to scale down the side of it. That's like 2.2539 wide. So I'm wondering if I should just make it 2 1/4. So if I go over here, get rid of this, go 0.25. I still don't know if I'm gonna do this little or just keep it straight. I'm not sure. I can always cut that later, I guess. So let me print this. I don't want to. I don't know. All right, let's let that print. So now I got this thing reconfigured. I wonder if I should try now. You know, it's going to make, I'm assuming it's going to make this shorter now. Well, this test piece, because it's not so wide. So it's probably not going to be 11 inches. So I think I made this by mistake. I should have, yeah. Anyways. So yeah, let me get this cut out. So I cut out that new gusset. I resized it, cut it out, and I'm thinking that might work for a small little handbag, you know, like a little woman's clutch type things. So let me remark this. Doesn't have to be crazy exact. At least I don't think it does. These binder clips really make a mess of this leather. So what do we have here? It shaved off about an inch. So this will bring us to this. I might have made this way too long, but I should be able to trim that no problem. So I still think I can make this thing work, because what I'll do is I'll take my wing dividers, and trim off this end by just using this, you know, and I'll trace around, and that will give me my cut line, I'm assuming. But I think I can still go with this pattern here without having to resize it. I can probably just resize it afterwards, and I might change this. I'm not sure if I'm liking that. And then I just got to figure out how I'm gonna maybe wet this and kind of mold it. So I cut out the two gussets. That's what I think I'm going to use. And then I cut out the main body of the bag. So I can definitely tell that this flap is going to be way too long. You know, it's just not going to work out right. So, but I'll trim this later. Kind of give me a better idea of what I'm doing. So I don't know if I should just give this, clip these things in here, and just to see what it's going to look like. Wondering if I should do that. And then I'm wondering if I should skive down all the way around here. That might be easier to fold over. I wonder if I should do that. And I still haven't figured out if I'm going to make a couple of straps like I did on the barrel bag. I don't know if I'm just going to do one down the middle here. You know, one down the middle. Really didn't think this thing out. It's a work in progress. So if I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna skive down these edges. I guess I'm getting there. I definitely like the size of it. I think I'm gonna go with it. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it yet. I mean, putting these binder clips on was just kind of difficult. I can't even imagine trying to glue it and get it all clipped in there and then going to sew it. Thinking I'm definitely gonna have to shorten down this. I mean, you can see how long it is, but that's I don't think that's going to be much of a hassle. I can take like my wing dividers and just follow this and then trim it. Just keep this thing extremely simple and just put a snap and just make it, you know, a handbag for a woman's handbag. Or I should do like a nice center strap going all the way around it. I don't know. Just not liking this, the flap. Fold it over. I don't know if it should be like way, it probably should be way down here, huh? So yeah, if I shorten it up, I'll shorten this up. So I took it all apart and I ended up recutting the front a little bit lower to kind of match the top a little bit. I don't know, I just thought maybe that might be a little bit better. I don't know. I could keep it really simple by basically just putting a snap on here and just snapping it. Be really, really simple. So I'm deciding before I work on this any further if I should put some type of strap on it. I don't know. Okay, I did it. I glued up the sides. You know, I figured this would be just a good practice for me, learning how to do the stuff on Adobe, getting kind of like, you know, the main things, kind of the general idea on Adobe, and then printing off and taking that one little gusset and trying to work out the whole body of the bag, and then use this kind of like as the, not the prototype, because I don't think I'm going to make these, but I just wanted to make something to show my wife and my daughter, to see if there's something that they might be interested in or something. But at least this will give me an idea where things are going to line up, and then once I figure out the size of this, you know, how short I'm going to make this, then I can transfer that measurements over into Adobe and then actually pinpoint where the snap is going to be, right on Adobe. And then this will kind of give me an idea of when I'm making the design up on Adobe, that everything should line up if I do this right. So I think that's the whole purpose of this video, is to work through how to design something, or not how to design, because I'm, you know, to work through how you're going to make a product that you've been thinking about or something. And this is kind of the way I'm learning how to develop a new product, I guess, or develop a product. I don't think it's something that I'm going to add or offer. Who knows? I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I just wanted to share how I process, you know, a concept, an idea or something into trying to make something out of it. You know, being a new person to this leathercraft, that's kind of how I kind of work the process to develop a new product. So I don't want to make this video too much longer. I think it's already over 20 minutes, so I'm gonna get back at that bag and see if I can finish it up today. Just wanted to share the little bit of developing process that I do. I'm learning as I go too, so some of it might not make any sense to you. You might be doing things completely different. So I guess that's all I got for you guys today. Just my little process. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.